How to not let work ruin your days off too. Anyone else hate their job so much that it not only ruins the days you have to work, but the anxiety of going back also causes your days off to be a loss too? I have severe depression every Sunday all day just thinking about the work week ahead. Then it makes me more miserable. I wasted the day laying in bed feeling depressed. It's horrible. Saturday. I am too exhausted to enjoy the day, and Sunday. I don't want to do anything because I have to be ready for work. Compartmentalization. It's a skill that improves every aspect of life. Work stays at work. Financial stress stays at the bank account. Obligations stay in their respective lanes. Live in the moment. That is the present compartment. Sometimes the present is negative, but not always. Only allow yourself to occupy the present compartment when that's possible. When I'm playing a video game, work might as well not even exist. When I'm outdoors enjoying some fresh air, work might as well not even exist. When I'm at a social gathering, so is my mind. It's not at work. If I'm at the gym, my mind is only on fitness-related things. There is no work. Compartmentalization is how I cope with all of reality. Have a cheap phone you give out as your work number and turn it off on your days off. I work manual labor and am nearly 40. I can barely move by Saturday. I'm with you even if I took a week off. Over half of it was ruined by the knowledge and nerviness, knowing I had to go back. I quit that job recently. No, absolutely not. Never. As soon as I walk out the door, I shed that place like a snake shedding its skin. I don't even make myself available to be called in to cover shifts, as I am not an on-call employee. You have to learn to separate your work and home lives or it will kill you. If you don't get paid to think about work while you are not there, why do it? Fuck that place. Enjoy your time off while you can. Saturday is sleeping and recuperating from the stress. Sunday is dreading Monday. Quit and find a job that doesn't do this. Life is too short to spend all your time away from work feeling depressed about it. I took a $20,000 pay cut this year to do this. It's been worth every penny. Compartmentalization. It's a tough skill to learn, but so valuable. You can trigger your brain to switch off with specific triggers. I have a weekend chant I do with my wife when we come through the door on our weekends that shifts my mood. We seriously just throw our hands in the air and start jumping around yelling, WEEKEND. Weekend, 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 woo, for 15 seconds, and it completely switches me off of work mode after 2 years of doing it every weekend. I had not experienced this until my last job. My anxiety peaked when I worked there. Had my first panic attack coming home from vacation, knowing I was heading back to work the next day. Medication and talk therapy helped at first, quitting helped more. I suffered from this a lot at my last job. My most effective way of stifling it was engaging in an activity that caused me to enter the mental state psychologists refer to as flow. https en.m.wikipedia.org/wiki/flow. Psychology. Believe it or not, high-intensity video games were often that for me. Sometimes reading a really good book, since I would get fully immersed and invested in a fantasy world. For other people, it's playing a sport with friends. The important thing is that it has to take over your thinking and not allow your mind to wander to work worries. Yes, especially Sundays. I feel like I waste my thoughts just thinking about going back. What you're experiencing is anxiety and burnout. It's awful. Find a hobby. Sitting around doing nothing on your days off is what's making you continually think about it. Keep your brain occupied on something else. I've tried it all. Exercise, mediation, therapy, etc. But drugs and alcohol are the only way. Except for quitting. This was me when I was teaching Blew It. Finish on Fry. Turn off all communications devices from work. Enjoy weekend. Go in Monday and start afresh. The answer is simple. Don't answer the phone on your day off. Full stop. And inform your job of it. Same. Living it right now. I started therapy with a shrink last month. I just figured something's wrong with me.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.